Several days ago, as nilikuwa naenda job hapo Nairobi, seated next to me kwa nganya ilikuwa a student of a university around Nairobi, which I will not mention for obvious reasons. And I'm not usually someone who eavesdrops on people's phones, but there's a Swahili saying that says, macho hayana pazia, eyes don't have curtains in direct translation. And I happened to see the guy was doing a university cut using ChatGPT, and it's not the research kind of using ChatGPT. It was photocopying the whole question to the ChatGPT, and I don't blame this guy because, well, when I was back in the university, I was doing the same thing, except that ChatGPT was not as popular as it is right now. So we were using Google back then to photocopy the whole question into Google, and it gives you the answer to that question. And of course, the cat is in multiple. It's a multiple choice kind of thing. The reason why I have decided also to confess that we also did that back in the university is because I want to pose a very important question. What that made me think of is it that technology is making us less critical thinkers, that we are not using our brains to actively think about those questions? Or for example, that guy, was it that he was not using his brain to answer the questions, therefore we should blame the technology for existing? Or it's just that the education system is so outdated that it is not catering for the needs that are needed today in the society for the students? It is so outdated that things have changed so much that the education system doesn't have a choice but to be declared outdated. So that is the question, and if I were to give an opinion, I think the latter has never been more obvious. Hopefully things will change because we have a new education system here in this country, and I have talked to kids who are going through that education system, which is the CBC, and I have to confess, Kenyans are not prepared for that generation. Now that is the kind of education system that is catching up with the times, in my opinion.